I remember once my mom, there's probably so much in this story I'm about to tell you. It was a Sunday evening and the lottery was a big deal. I was under 12 years old. My mother told me I'm leaving town. I'm going to the Pennsylvania border to buy a lotto ticket. Just the fact that like my mom would just like leave town to go gamble on an opportunity for a cash infusion. It was just like that was okay. My mom's going to play the lotto in Pennsylvania. Totally normal. I'm riding my bike in the neighborhood. I'm hanging out with friends, and I see my best friend's older sister, who I have a huge crush on, Michelle. She's in a car and she's driving down the street just in front of me. A little pre-horny boy, like excited to like see the woman I have a crush on. And like maybe if she sees how fast I can ride my BMX, she will ditch her grown-ass boyfriend and choose me. There's no like full plan. But I'm chasing the car and I'm not catching up because it's a car. And she moves off into a greater distance. And something goes wrong with my bike. And I skid across on my face. And then I see blood. I come up like a zombie, just blood pouring from my face. I am 1.5 blocks from my house. I limp home. Mother's still not home, but I've got keys. I'm like a little grown person. She's a single mom. I'm used to this. I go, I clean out the wound. I get the first aid kit. I apply the ointment. I make myself an ice pack. I'm starting to feel chills. I'm probably going into shock. I get in bed. I wrap myself in blankets. And I just wait for my mother to come home. And she does. And I tell her what happens. And she's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm good." I handled it. Ah, that's like a very important moment. I'm excited in the moment immediately about my ability to solve a problem, to withstand pain, and to keep fucking moving. And also to reject assistance, right?
What's the cost of so quickly seizing that independent, resilient narrative?
Lots, lots. An inability slash unwillingness to fully know myself. At times in my life, I've only been willing to know the withstander, the perseverer, the resilient one, the strong one, the diplomat, and not the wounded warrior, and not the non-warrior. So I have had a lot of time in my life committed to fixing, easing, solving for me, for people in my life, for my mother. A lot of energy spent thinking about, is she okay? It was very transparent and obvious to me that she wasn't. And she's the only person I have. So if she's not okay, I'm not okay. If she freaks out and flips out, that's all on me. I need her to be very good because her goodness is inextricably linked to my own sense of goodness. Her safety, her survival, that's all me. If something happens to her, I'm done. If she decides she's done with me, I'm done. So there is a lot of peacemaking going on and not a lot of acknowledgement of rage, of disappointment. When I so quickly move to resilience, I miss a chance to fully feel into my needs.
Yeah.
When I crashed that bike, I needed help. I really did. There's no sane world where a 10-year-old kid is just like, I'm good after an accident like that. But I was wired, all at that age, conditioned, self-sufficiency, don't be a burden, blah, 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 blah. Those are all strengths and they're all worthy of some kind of celebration. We've set up a world where like, that's pretty damn noble, kid. Look at you.
Yeah.
You're tough.
But they can be overused to your own detriment.
It's sad. It's also a sad story. Once I open that door to that feeling of disappointment or hurt or pain, it leads to another door with more hurt and more pain, and another door because there are a lot of doors I never opened. There's a whole house that I never entered on the block that is my life. What is my internal architecture? What are my true wants and needs? And if I haven't examined those painful parts, so the parts that hurt me, then how much do I know the pleasure parts too?